everybody! How are you doing today? I'm Andressa, your online teacher for Shake It Up. Today's lesson is Would you ever? Let's talk about the things that you would ever or never do. Are you ready? So let's start. Would you ever lie to help a friend? Lying to a friend is never good, because once the lie is exposed, it undermines trust, which is one of the fundamental aspects of friendship. Not only does it hurt the person you lied to, but it can even hurt the person who told the lie. But what do you think? Would you ever lie to help a friend? Here are some examples. Yes, I would lie to help a friend if it's necessary. Yes, I would lie, but only if it is to protect my friend. No, I would never lie to my friend, even if it is to help him. What about you? Would you ever lie to help a friend? Would you ever walk home alone at night? It's the most common and normal thing to do. Take a walk either for pleasure, exercise, or to get from point A to point B. Most people don't think twice about being out and about solos during the day. But walking alone at night is often cause for concern. So, would you ever walk home alone at night? You can answer this question saying, yes, I would because my city is very safe. Yes, I would because I'm not afraid. No, I wouldn't because I'm afraid something happens. And you? Would you ever walk home alone at night? Would you ever eat a cricket for $500? Crickets are highly nutritious and affordable, which is why people eat them in many areas of the world. Crickets are a good source of protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, and fiber, and might benefit gut health. But would you ever eat a cricket for $500? Here are some examples of how you can answer to this question. Yes, I would eat because it's a lot of money. Yes, I would because I think I should try different things. Or no, I would never eat it. And you? Would you ever eat a cricket for $500? Would you ever pick up a hitchhiker on the road? When considering picking up hitchhikers, keep in mind first and foremost, you are not obligated to let someone into your car just because you pull over. That being said, try to be welcoming, but at the same time alert and cautious. But still, would you ever pick up a hitchhiker on the road? Here are some examples. Yes, I would because they might need some help. Yes, I would because most of them are on the road for days, so they need some comfort. No, I would not because I don't know the person, so it's too dangerous. And you? Would you ever pick up a hitchhiker on the road? Would you ever consider going skydiving? Skydiving, also called as parachuting, use of a parachute for either recreational or competitive purpose to slow a diver's descent to ground after jumping from an airplane or other high place. It sounds pretty exciting, but would you ever consider going skydiving? Here are some examples. Yes, I would love to do it. Yes, I would, but if some of my friends go with me. No, I would never because I'm afraid of heights. And you? Would you ever consider going skydiving? Would you ever consider plastic surgery if a friend suggested it to you? Plastic surgery is a surgical specialty involved with both the improvement in a person's appearance and the reconstruction of facial and body tissue defects caused by illness, trauma, or birth disorders. Plastic surgery restores and improves function, as well as appearance. But would you ever consider plastic surgery if a friend suggested it to you? Here are some examples. Yes, I would, because I think my friend is trying to help. Yes, I would, but not because my friend suggested, but because I think it's necessary. No, I wouldn't, because I think I know what is best for myself. And you? Would you ever consider plastic surgery if a friend suggested for you? Would you ever consider writing your own book? Deciding to start writing a book is intimidating, especially if you are a beginner. When you are not sure how to start writing a book, the fear of rejection and failure can paralyze you. But even so, would you ever consider writing your own book? Here are some examples. Yes, I would, because it would bring me a lot of experience. Yes, I would love to tell people about my story and my thoughts. No, I wouldn't, because I don't know what to write about. What about you? Would you ever consider writing your own book? Would you ever try staying in the jungle for a month? Life in the field is full of surprises, but you can also develop routines at camp, just as you would at home. Even so, would you ever try staying in the jungle for a month? Let me give you some examples. Yes, I would, because it would be a nice experience. Yes, I would, because it could make me learn different things to improve my skills. No, I wouldn't, because it would be too hot and too dangerous. What about you? Would you ever try staying in the jungle for a month? Would you ever slap someone for something they said? Everywhere you turn, there are annoying people with smug looks on their faces, just begging to be slapped. And I'm sure you believe your life would be exponentially better if you slapped them. But would you ever slap someone for something they said? You can answer this question saying, yes, I would, if the person says something about someone I like. Yes, I would, if the person irritates me. No, I would never, because I don't think physical violence is the answer to solve the problem. So tell me about you. Would you ever slap someone for something they said? Would you ever feed the animals at the zoo? In zoo, giving food to the animals is discouraged due to the strict dietary controls in the place and for animal safety. But would you ever feed the animals at the zoo? Here are some examples. No, I wouldn't, because I don't think they are pets to be fed. Yes, I would, if the zoo allowed me to do it. Yes, I would, because it would be really nice. And you, would you ever feed the animals at the zoo? This is the end of this video lesson. Well, it was very interesting to talk about the things you would or would not do, right? Thank you for watching this video and learning with Mango Eye. I'm your teacher Andressa, and I'll see you on our next lesson. Bye!